It goes, Ya Ali, Zato Sifatat, Qul Huwallahu Ahad, Naam to Naqshe Nagine, Muhre Allahu Samad, Bar Zabanat, Lam Yalid, Nasir Walam, Yulat Kharib, Sher Yazda, Lam Yakun, Qarshat Lahu, Kufuwan Ahad. An Orientalist, Robert H. Gleave, writes, Ali ibn Abi Talib bin Abdul Muttalib bin Hashim bin Abdul Manaf fulfills a number of political, legislative, spiritual, and even cosmic roles within the various expressions of both Sunni and Shi'i Islam. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is attributed as saying, Anta minni wa ana minka. You are from me and I am from you. A variant of the above hadith quoted by At-Tirmizi reads as follows, Inna aliyan minni wa ana min aliyin wa huwa waliyun li kulli mu'minin min ba'di. Indeed, Ali is from me and I am from Ali, and after me he is a wali for each believer. Hazrat Ali Karramallahu Wajhahu, his full name was Ali ibn Abi Talib ibn Abdul Muttalib bin Hashim. His surnames were Abul Hasan and Abu Turab. He was the first cousin of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and he was his son-in-law, husband of Bibi Fatimatul Zohra. Both bore two sons, Imam Hassan and Imam Hussain, and two daughters, Bibi Zainab and Bibi Kulsum. The Prophet disliked the idea of Hazrat Ali marrying a second time as long as Bibi Fatima was alive. The reason why he did not marry during the life of Bibi Fatima. He later had 8 wives and had 14 sons and 9 daughters. There is a difference of opinion regarding Hazrat Ali's year of birth, which is not mentioned clearly, but it can be deduced from his age and his year of demise. It is most probable that he was born in the year 602 or 603 AD. It has come down to us that Hazrat Ali was born inside the Kaaba. Hence he is known as Maulud-e-Kaaba. It is worth mentioning that Hazrat Ali loved the Prophet so much that whenever the Prophet needed any assistance, Hazrat Ali was always next to him. Hazrat Ali's virtues, abilities, courage, bravery, knowledge, asceticism, justice, wisdom, dexterity, honesty, integrity, intelligence, manners, ethics, benevolence, magnanimity are well known. He was famous for his courage and valor in the battlefields. Along with him, his sword known as Zulfiqar was also famous. This sword originally belonged to a disbeliever, As bin Mambah. In the battle of Badr, As was killed and his sword came into the possession of the Prophet, who later on gave it to Hazrat Ali. It is related that Zulfiqar was a double-edged sword. It is displayed today in the Topkapi Museum in Turkey. According to a tradition, the Prophet is related to have said that an angel of the heaven named Rizwan said, La Fatah illa Ali, La Sayf illa Zulfiqar. There is no youth like Ali, nor is there any sword like the Zulfiqar. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, had a lot of trust in Hazrat Ali. Most important and significant works or assignments were given to Hazrat Ali to take care of. For instance, The war of Tabuk was the only conflict in which Hazrat Ali did not participate. This was because the Prophet had made him responsible for the protection of his household and the people of Medina. When the Prophet immigrated to Medina, he had asked Hazrat Ali to sleep on his bed. He further requested Ali to return the things which were kept with the Prophet to the rightful owners the next day. In the year 40, one Khariji by name Abdurrahman bin Muljam attacked him with a poisoned sword in the city of Kufa on 19th Ramazan 661 AD, that is 40 Hijri. A day or two later, he breathed his last. His body was given a bath by Imam Hassan, Imam Hussain, and Abdullah bin Jafar, and was enshrouded in 3 pieces of cloths as kafan and buried in Najaf Ashraf, but there is no consensus on his burial place. Hazrat Ali was the 4th Caliph who was among the Khulafai Rashideen. His 4 years of caliphate was a period of turbulence and turmoil. Hazrat Ali was mentioned by the Prophet as one of the 10 companions, Ashra al-Mubashira, whom the Prophet had predicted in this world itself that they would go into heaven. It is related, according to the Tabaqat of Ibn Sa'd, the Prophet breathed his last on the lap of Hazrat Ali. Shaykh Abdul Haq Muhaddis Dehlavi, in his work Madarij al-Nubuwah, has mentioned that Ali was very handsome with an attractive face that shone like the full moon. The famous traditionist Abdullah ibn Masud mentions that the Prophet said that to look at Ali is a kind of worship. Hazrat Ali was the first among the men and children who embraced Islam at the age of 10. At the same age, he was the first to perform prayers. There are a number of sayings of the Prophet in praise of Hazrat Ali which vouch for his noble personality. To mention a few, one, Ana Madinatul Ilmi wa Aliyun Babuha, Faman Arad al Ilma Falyati Babahu. I am the city of knowledge and Ali is its door. If anyone seeks knowledge, then he would have to come through its door. Hazrat Ibn Abbas is supposed to have mentioned once that knowledge was divided in 10 parts. 9 parts were bestowed to Ali, and by God, 1 part was distributed to others. After the last pilgrimage of the Prophet, when he was returning to Medina, everyone gathered at Ghadir Qum, where the Prophet is supposed to have said, Man kuntum maulahu fa aliyun maulahu, Allahumma wa aliman wa alahu wa adaman adahu. Whomsoever I am the patron of, Ali is his patron. O Allah, love him who loves Ali and hate him who hates Ali. I take this opportunity to mention some of the titles that Hazrat Ali had achieved. Asadullah al-Ghalib, the tiger of Allah which conquers. Haydar-e-Karrar, the tiger that strikes repeatedly. Mazharul Ajaib wal Gharaib, the manifester of wonders and rarities. Imam al-Masharikh wal Magharib, the leader of the Easts and the Wests. Mushkil Kusha, one who solves problems. Katimul Uyub, one who hides others' faults. Most of the works attributed to Hazrat Ali contain his various orations and speeches given to his followers. Known among them is called The Du'a-e-Kumail. This work contains the prayer Hazrat Ali taught to his companion Kumail bin Ziyad. Shia Muslims use this as supplicatory prayers and to ward off evil. Kitab al-Jafr al-Jami, Kitab Ali, Al-Sahifa al-Alawiyya was on cure of illnesses. Falnama, books of divination. The above works are still to be authenticated, though, even among the Shia Muslims. Sahifa al-Faraid, a short treatise on the law of inheritance. Kitab al-Zakat, on alms tax. At-Tafsir, a commentary of the Quran, is also attributed to Hazrat Ali. But the above works are not extant today. The most and significant works attributed to Hazrat Ali are Nahj al-Balagha and Ghurar al-Hikam wa Durar al-Kalim, both being collections of Hazrat Ali's sayings. The former work is very popular and a significant work which also contains his sermons, letters and other pronunciations. The work is reviewed by the Shia Muslims and Ismailis. Commentaries also have been written on it. A very interesting and a unique work that I found, especially in regard to the problems of fiqh, is the Fiqh Hazrat Ali. This work provides solutions to problems related to jurisprudence with such wisdom and practicability that it attracts every human mind. Hazrat Ali holds a very high position among the Sunnis, not only as the Prophet's cousin and as the spouse of Bibi Fatima, but also as the fourth caliph. The Islamic history, in the real sense of the word, ends in the year 40 Hijri. The praises of Ali pronounced by the Prophet are quoted by the Sunni most respectfully and frequently. The sayings of Ali are respected and regarded as being full of wisdom. The closeness of Hazrat Ali to the Prophet and vice versa show his importance and significance in Islam. The position of Hazrat Ali demands reverence and respect, more so as he is the final link of all the Sufi orders to the Prophet Muhammad, except Naqshbandiya, Bakhtashiya, which reach Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, and Rifaiya, which reaches Umar ibn al-Khattab. Hazrat Ali is regarded as the transmitter of the esoteric knowledge from the Prophet to the Sufis. It is through this spiritual knowledge that a Sufi embarks on the journey to Allah. The basic concept which underlies the Sufi theories is attributed to him. I mean the famous saying, which is also regarded as being Neoplatonic, which says, Man arafa nafsahu faqad arafa rabbahu. He who knows himself indeed knows his Lord. I end by reciting a couple of verses. Haydariyam qalandaram hastam, bandaye murtaza ali hastam, peshwaye tamam rindanam, kisage ku sher jaltanam, wa akhir dawana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.